Welcome to Global Watch. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Tonight, we dive into a pivotal story unfolding in the Indo-Pacific, a region where the lines between energy and security are becoming increasingly blurred, and where the stakes have never been higher. The Indo-Pacific is not just a geographic expanse, it's a dynamic crossroads of global trade, military strategy, and economic ambition. Here, the future of energy is shaping the future of power itself. The United States and the Philippines are forging a landmark energy partnership, a bold move designed to counter China's growing assertiveness in the South China Sea. This agreement is more than a diplomatic handshake. It's a signal to the world that the balance of power in the Pacific is shifting, and that new alliances are being formed to meet emerging threats. This alliance is about more than just electricity or fuel. It's a strategic maneuver to secure the Philippines' future, protect its sovereignty, and directly challenge Beijing's expanding influence. Energy security is now national security, and the Philippines is at the center of this high-stakes game. As the two nations deepen cooperation in energy exploration, nuclear technology, and grid security, they're not just building infrastructure, they're redrawing the region's balance of power. New investments in nuclear energy and advanced grid systems could transform the Philippines into a regional energy hub, while also making it a frontline state in the contest for influence. The world is watching closely. This partnership could either stabilize the region by deterring aggression, or it could escalate tensions between major powers, drawing in allies and adversaries alike. Every move is scrutinized, every agreement analyzed for its potential to tip the scales. For ordinary Filipinos, this is about more than geopolitics. It's about reliable power, affordable electricity, and national autonomy. For the United States, it's a test of its commitment to its allies and its willingness to stand up to rivals in a rapidly changing world. In this episode, we'll explore the roots of the Philippines' energy crisis, the details of the new agreements, and the complex risks and rewards at stake for both nations. We'll look at how these decisions could shape the region's future for decades to come. Through expert analysis and real-world impact, we'll unpack what this means for Asia's stability, the global order, and the everyday lives of millions. The intersection of energy and security is no longer theoretical. It's playing out in real time, with consequences that reach far beyond the Pacific. This is a story where energy and security are tightly linked in an uncertain world, where every decision could have ripple effects across continents. Let's begin at the heart of the Philippines crisis, where the struggle for reliable power meets the ambitions of global superpowers, and where the next chapter in the Pacific's future is being written right now. The urgency behind this partnership stems from two converging crises in the Philippines: energy and geopolitics. The Malampaya gas field, which powers 30% of Luzon, is running dry by 2027, threatening blackouts and economic turmoil. Heavy reliance on imported coal and volatile global markets means high prices and constant risk for Filipinos. Meanwhile, China's aggressive claims in the South China Sea have stalled Philippine energy exploration, using intimidation to block access to vital resources. Chinese interference has left potential reserves untapped and Manila's energy future in jeopardy. The Philippines faces an energy deficit and escalating maritime coercion. That's why Manila is turning to its oldest ally, the United States, for help securing both its power grid and its sovereignty. The stakes couldn't be higher. To avert disaster, Philippine energy giants have invested $3.3 billion in a major LNG import terminal and gas-fired power plants in Batangas. This move converts aging infrastructure to run on imported LNG, providing a crucial buffer as Malampaya declines. LNG offers a cleaner, more reliable alternative to coal, stabilizing Luzon's power supply and averting blackouts. While renewables are the long-term goal, LNG is the bridge fuel the country needs now. This investment also reduces dependence on a single, contested gas field, giving the Philippines strategic flexibility. The government's pragmatic approach: secure immediate power with imports, while working with partners like the US on long-term solutions. It's a lifeline for the economy, and a signal of resilience. The US-Philippines partnership is setting its sights on a bold new frontier, harnessing nuclear power to build a carbon-free future. As both countries look for innovative solutions to the climate crisis and energy insecurity, nuclear energy stands out as a game-changing option that could reshape the Philippines' energy landscape for generations. In 2023, the two nations formalized their commitment by signing a landmark civil nuclear cooperation agreement. This historic pact paves the way for advanced U.S. nuclear technology to be introduced and developed in the Philippines, marking a significant milestone in their strategic alliance. At the heart of this agreement is a focus on small modular reactors, or SMRs. These next-generation reactors are designed to be safer, more flexible, and perfectly suited for the unique geography of the Philippine archipelago, where reliable power is often a challenge. SMRs can deliver clean, reliable electricity to remote islands and urban centers alike, while also working hand-in-hand with renewables like wind and solar. This synergy promises a resilient energy mix that can adapt to the country's growing needs. By choosing U.S. technology, the Philippines is not only adopting world-class safety standards, but also making a strategic decision to partner with a trusted ally, while reducing reliance on competitors such as China and Russia in the nuclear sector. The agreement includes strict non-proliferation safeguards, ensuring that nuclear materials are used only for peaceful purposes. It also opens the door for U.S. companies to assist with feasibility studies, workforce training, and the modernization of the Philippine electrical grid, laying the groundwork for a safer, smarter energy future. The journey to a nuclear-powered Philippines will take time, investment, and careful planning. But this pact represents a bold first step toward true energy independence, empowering Filipino workers and engineers to build a brighter tomorrow. For a nation long haunted by rolling blackouts and energy insecurity, the promise of nuclear power, safely developed with a trusted partner, offers hope for a future where every home and business has access to reliable electricity. The future is high-tech, and with this partnership, the Philippines is poised a leap forward, embracing innovation, sustainability, and a new era of opportunity for its people. This energy partnership is built on a rapidly strengthening alliance between the U.S. and the Philippines. Since 2023, high-level agreements have aligned strategies and boosted joint investment in energy and security. The U.S. has quintupled military financing, modernizing the Philippine Armed Forces and supporting energy exploration in contested waters. The Luzon Economic Corridor, launched with Japan, links infrastructure, clean energy, and economic growth to strategic goals. Security and energy are now explicitly intertwined, with both nations committing to deepen cooperation as a core part of their shared agenda. The U.S. offers not just deals, but an integrated package: economic, technological, and military support. This comprehensive approach aims to build Philippine resilience and autonomy in a complex region. Despite progress, a major vulnerability remains: China's 40% stake in the Philippines' national power grid. This ownership raises fears that Beijing could disrupt the grid in a crisis, threatening national security without firing a shot. China's influence is reinforced by strong ties with local elites and aggressive competition in renewables. Expropriating China's stake is politically difficult, so the focus is on risk mitigation. Solutions include strengthening Filipino operational control, mandating local management, and investing in cybersecurity. The U.S. is providing technical assistance to help the Philippines harden its grid and ensure operational sovereignty. The goal: keep the switch in Filipino hands, even if Chinese ownership persists. The U.S.-Philippines energy partnership is reshaping Asia's geopolitical landscape. By supporting U.S. corporate involvement in Philippine energy projects, Manila and Washington are directly challenging China's maritime claims. Any interference with U.S.-backed projects could trigger a strong response, raising the stakes in the region. Economically, stable and affordable energy will boost growth, attract investment, and improve lives for millions of Filipinos. Security-wise, diversifying energy sources and hardening the grid make the Philippines less vulnerable to coercion. U.S. support transforms the dispute from a bilateral issue to a multilateral concern, deterring aggression. Still, the alliance faces domestic opposition and diplomatic friction with China. Success depends on sustained political will and careful management of regional tensions. It's a calculated risk, betting on long-term security over short-term calm. Experts agree, the U.S.-Philippines partnership is a pragmatic response to the country's energy challenges, but finding the right balance is absolutely essential. Both nations recognize that energy security is not just about today's needs, but also about building a resilient foundation for the future. This partnership is about more than just technology or investment. It's about shared goals and mutual trust, working together to address immediate concerns while keeping an eye on long-term sustainability. LNG is a necessary short-term fix, providing a reliable energy source while the country transitions. It buys valuable time to develop infrastructure, train local talent, and plan for a future less dependent on imports. But it's not a permanent solution, rather it's a stepping stone toward a more sustainable energy landscape. The long-term goal is clear: reduce import dependency and harness the Philippines' own domestic resources, especially renewables like solar, wind, and geothermal. By investing in these sectors, the country can create jobs, lower costs, and protect itself from global price shocks. U.S. technical help in grid modernization is vital for integrating solar and wind. Upgrading the grid means more reliable power, fewer outages, and the ability to handle new, cleaner energy sources. This collaboration also helps transfer knowledge and skills to Filipino engineers and technicians. Removing China's grid stake is unlikely, so the focus is on operational control and cybersecurity. By strengthening digital defenses and ensuring local oversight, the Philippines can better protect its critical infrastructure from external threats and maintain sovereignty over its energy systems. Legislative measures and U.S. support aim to ensure Filipino management and crisis resilience. New laws and agreements are designed to empower local leadership, improve transparency, and guarantee that the country can respond quickly to emergencies or disruptions. The partnership must be a multi-decade effort, balancing immediate needs with future ambitions. It's a journey that requires patience, commitment, and the flexibility to adapt as technology and circumstances evolve. Use LNG for stability, but invest aggressively in renewables, domestic exploration, and advanced tech like SMRs. Diversifying energy sources will make the system more robust and open up new opportunities for innovation and growth. This balanced strategy is the best path to energy independence and national security. By taking a comprehensive approach, the Philippines can safeguard its future and ensure prosperity for generations to come. The Philippines' future depends on getting this right. The choices made today will shape the nation's destiny, making energy not just a resource, but a foundation for hope and progress. The U.S.-Philippines Energy Partnership is a defining test for the Indo-Pacific. It shows how energy and security are now intertwined in global power struggles. The choices made today will set a precedent for smaller nations navigating great power competition. This alliance is a model. Can partnerships based on shared values outlast those built on coercion? The world is watching, as the outcome will shape economic and security alignments for years to come. The journey won't be easy, but empowering the Philippines to secure its energy and sovereignty is vital. The future of the region may hinge on alliances that enable, not dominate. The lights in Manila could become a beacon for a more secure, equitable Indo-Pacific.